Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to another video from TW White & Sons. Okay, so only this afternoon we took this car in part exchange. CX30 Sport Lux. It's the 122 SKYACTIV-G engine presented in Sonic Silver. This car has done 18,444 miles. Now the previous owners are very happy with the brand, very happy with the dealership. They've gone for a CX5 this time round. So they've driven away in that this afternoon, and they were very, very kind and actually had this car cleaned for us prior to bringing it in, which is, I'll be honest, always a very good sign of ownership. The car is lovely, and my valeter goes home at 1, so it was quite lucky. It was enabled me to do this video and the photographs this afternoon instead of waiting for Monday. So yeah, delighted with the car. I think Sonic Silver with the contrasting plastic trims is a very nice colour. It's a forgiving colour as well, so a lot of the darker colours, they do show all the marks and all the, the road film and dirt, etc. So I'd say the most user-friendly colour. It's unmarked, can't see a mark on it. There's a curved wheel here, which we'll have done, but I like to be transparent and just sort of point these things out. I think all cars that come in have curbed alloys, especially after 18,000 miles, and it's got a full service history. Now the car started off life, it was at Mazda, it was supplied by them new, and they subsequently shut down or no longer hold the Mazda franchise. So we've actually inherited quite a few cars being in the local area. They were BR3, we are BR5, so very grateful for that. We've got a lot of new customers, some very, very nice customers. So that's where this car's come from, but they came over, they've used us for servicing, obviously because the original Mazda dealer have shut, and they've renewed their car with us. A lot of people that buy new cars will change after sort of 3-4 years, and we're very grateful for that because we get a lot of nice used cars. Now let's start round the back at the boot. Now the Sport Lux spec, like all the Mazda specs, they're very, very well equipped. Mazda are very, very generous, especially with these CX30s and the new Mazda 3s. You've got the auto tailgate, okay, that opens up just like I showed you, or on the key fob, or a button in the car. You've got a good sized boot. I've not looked under here, so I hope it's clean. Yep. And you've got like this sort of cavity floor. This was something that they offered on these cars. It was a boot. I think they call this a smart boot. So you've got smartphones, you've got smart boots now. But you can do something like that with it. Divide the boot up, stops your shopping from emptying itself, which often happens to me. You've got a 60/40 split rear seat. The parcel shelf pops out if you need more space. But this is what I would deem a family-friendly car, meaning you can fit all the child seat and all that sort of stuff with ease. You've got the two outer rear seats have got isofix anchorages, but there's 3 proper 3-point seat belts in the back there. Back seats look pretty much unused. I do remember the previous owner telling me her husband, one of his hobbies was cleaning cars, so he looked after his car, and he's clearly looked after it very, very well. This spec has the sort of blue and black door cards, privacy glass, the 18-inch wheels. These cars have LED headlights, front and rear parking sensors, rear parking camera, electric windows, mirrors as you'd expect, and bags of safety features, which I'll go through in more detail now. 2 keys with the car, foot on the clutch, press this button here, car fires into life. 18,444 miles, there we go. It'll probably have one more by the time I've driven back. You've got the heads-up display, which will give you your speed, speed limit, basic sat-nav functions, warning indicators. It'll come up, take a break if it feels you're fatigued. It can actually kind of read your mind, read your thoughts. But it actually, there's something in here, an infrared sensor in here. It'll actually monitor your facial expressions, I believe. It can kind of tell when you're tired. Wonderful, that. climate control, dual zone, heated seats, 6-speed gearbox, really nice, easy gearbox. Recently, we sold to another long-standing customer. She went up from an automatic 2 into a CX-30. She's a midwife in the London area, and I couldn't get my head around it, but she said the manual was so easy to use. She said she could live with that, even in a lot of traffic. So it's a very, very, very nice slick gear change. Right, now, if my screen sort of does funny things, it's not the screen, it's my camera. So you've got your reverse sensors. Okay, so that's helped me get in this parking space. Reverse camera and sensors front and rear. Now, please note, this car is a mild hybrid. Okay, so there is a secondary battery which charges up when you slow down and brake. Charges up, runs things like my heater, the heat of the headlights, etc. Less strain on the engine, uses less fuel. It's also got cylinder deactivation, so it'll go down to 2 cylinders to save money when you're to save fuel, which will save you money and be more friendly on the environment, which will also what am I going to say? Lower emissions, yes, of course. So it'll go down to 2 cylinders when you're coasting. You wouldn't even know, though. You really wouldn't. 6-speed gearbox. You've got this multimedia commander here. All right, that will help me navigate through here, which I shall show you. Communication's got very slick Bluetooth, nice and quick. Accesses all your phone book, etc. The nav is superb, but of course with this car you have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So if this if the sat nav isn't off your liking, you could always use Google Maps, Waze, etc, etc, and also all those other apps that will work on here, like WhatsApp and Spotify and all those things. Not a big user of all that stuff myself. I would be if my car had it, though, of course, but currently I'm not in a company car, so my current vehicle doesn't have that. Safety settings, remember what I was speaking about earlier, like driver assistance systems, radar cruise control, so it will track the speed of the car in front, safety alerts. When you're reversing out of a parking space, it will warn you if someone's going to cross your path, lane departure warning, blind spot monitoring, so there's lights, and the car will bleep if someone's overtaking you or undertaking you. All really good stuff, especially on a long journey, you know, when you sort of go into your own world. Well, I do anyway, you know, and it just those little warnings, and they're not, I wouldn't say they were intrusive at all. You can turn them off if you find them to be. Okay, so this is in a really, really lovely condition. I say it's a one-owner car, bought new from Mazda's. Here's the service history. So Mazda's did the PDI, pre-delivery inspection. They did the first service, and we've done the next 2. We last serviced this car in November. I think that's probably when we started talking about changing the vehicle. It was registered there 19th of September 2020. So this car will come with a 12-month warranty from point of collection. For the new owner, it will be serviced. It'll have a brand new MOT, because we give a minimum of 11 months on our cars, and it has roadside assistance. Did I already mention that? And that's European cover and home start, and MOT insurance for the first year. So there's certain things that wouldn't necessarily be covered under any warranty, but would be covered under the MOT insurance. So a real plus point there. It's coming useful. We do have warranty extension facilities, of course. We have a delivery service. We can do a video walk around, online consultation. We are really here to help and to check out our reviews, and you'll see that those reviews will reflect that. We're a 7-day-a-week business. Get in touch whenever you like, no matter what time of day. Pop us an email or even pick up the phone. Give us a call, leave a voicemail. We will come back to you. We've got one of the best part exchange facilities, because we want your part exchange. You'll get the best deal with a part exchange, but please do punch your reg number in and do all those things you're heavily encouraged to do these days. But get in touch with us. We'd like to be the one-stop shop. We'd like you to have a seamless, enjoyable buying experience. Okay, so I want to thank you for watching the video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thank you. Bye-bye.